Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, friends and family, faculty and staff, and most of all, graduating class of 2022. My name is Jeremy Richards, and I'm the chaplain here, and it is my honor to begin our time together with an invocation. So will you please bow your heads and let us pray. Holy One, we come this morning in a spirit of celebration and anticipation, celebrating all that these graduates have accomplished and anticipating all the good that they will do as they set out from Linfield University to enter the wider world. We pray that they will leave this place not only smarter but also wiser, not only informed but also more compassionate, not only aware but also more committed to action. The world cries out for justice, for healing, and for wise leadership. Our prayer this morning is that their time at Linfield has prepared these graduates to answer that call. They have already accomplished so much. Through 2 years and counting of a pandemic, they have persevered to get here today, and we are all so proud of them. Fill them with courage and a sense of purpose. Guide them in the way that they should go. Lead them not only into a meaningful vocation, but also into meaningful relationships, into strong and nurturing communities. Bless them with new friends, supportive colleagues, and wise mentors along the way. May they always remember all the joy, struggle, and achievement that took place here, and may they look forward to the future with excitement. But for today, may they celebrate where they are now, who they are right now, Linfield University's graduating class of 2022. May they feel the love of their families, their friends, their faculty, and the staff here at Linfield. May they know how proud we are of them and what joy we feel for them. And may they sense your presence with them today and always. In all the holy names of God we pray. Amen.
Good afternoon. My name is Kerry Carmody. I'm the chair of the Board of Trustees, and I'm here representing the board. And on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I welcome you to this special occasion. This is the first full commencement ceremony as Linfield University, as well as the graduation and recognition of the class of 2022. We recognize the class of 2022 for successfully living, studying, and succeeding through a global pandemic. We also want to recognize and thank our outstanding faculty, staff, and coaches on their successful efforts to keep our classrooms, libraries, laboratories, and athletic facilities open to our students and the community, safe during these difficult and challenging times. Congratulations, graduates, on your success and your accomplishments in academics, the arts, nursing, athletics, and service to others. We look forward with great pride to your future achievements, as well as the things each of you will do to serve and enrich the lives of others. Our congratulations also go to the parents and families and friends of these graduates as well. Like you, we share great pride in their achievements. We thank you for your support of these students and of our university. Enjoy this wonderful day. Thank you.
Before I begin my prepared remarks, I will be remiss if I did not thank those who took the time to set up 5,000 chairs, those who took the time to organize this event, those who stood in the rain yesterday as they prepared the sound systems and made sure all the chairs were perfectly lined up, and for those who showed up at dark 30 this morning to wipe down the chairs and put things underneath them. Please give them a round of applause. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, faculty, and staff, I welcome you to Linfield University's first full in-person commencement. I also want to extend a special welcome to some special guests we have with us today. Scott Hill, outgoing mayor of McMinnville. Remy Drapkin, who is the interim mayor and council president of McMinnville City Council. Most importantly, a Linfield graduate. Jeff Towery, McMinnville city manager. These individuals have been staunch supporters of Linfield, and I am honored and fortunate to call these individuals my friends. Thank you for being here today. That's okay, yeah. That's okay. Before continuing with our ceremony, I ask that you please silence cell phones for the remainder of the event. Also, a reminder for those with cameras, a professional photographer will be taking photos of graduates as they receive their diplomas. Finally, members are encouraged to stay in their seats, and please help the university's sustainability efforts by using the recycle bins in place around the commencement green. At today's commencement ceremony, American Sign Language interpretation will be done alternately by Willamette Sign Languages Interpreting Services, while Spanish interpretation will be done by Miguel and Melody Abaca. And so please give them a round of applause for doing this. Today is a special day in Linfield's 164-year-old history. Today is the first time students walked in under the banner of two schools and one college that make up Linfield University. Today will be the first time in over 25 years that Linfield will be conferring master's degrees at a commencement ceremony. Including, see, you went too soon, hold on. Including, for the first time, master's degrees from the School of Business and the School of Nursing. Today is the first time we will have deans from the different schools and college on stage, along with the flags that represent these academic units. Yes, there are a lot of things about this year's commencement that are new. What is not new is the tradition of excellence that our faculty hold our students to. It does not matter whether you are in the College of Arts and Sciences, the School of Nursing, the School of Business, The degree you receive today has a solid foundation and a history of excellence that has led former Linfield students to lead a life of purpose. A life of purpose as head of a hospital system, a life of purpose as a Major League Baseball player, a life of purpose as an internationally recognized author. The educational foundation for all those achievements of our alumni started in a classroom or extracurricular activities at Linfield. The people who attended Linfield have accomplished amazing things, and you are about to join the ranks of those alumni. I heard something out there. I congratulate you on all you have done to get to this point. You have endured wildfires, ice storms, and pandemics. You have adjusted to hybrid learning and having to wear masks. You have been flexible about academic calendars and continue to show up for your classes. You are one of the most prepared classes ever coming out of Linfield to connect learning, life, and community. I love you guys. Because you understand that the world is an ever-changing place. Congratulations to one and all. And before you leave today, take some time to appreciate the senior bench. Illustrating the theme is, everyone has a seat at Linfield. Artwork was made possible by our very own graduating senior, Kristen Barrio. And Puna, work with me on this for a second. Please forgive me. Puna Padahak Himalaya. It commemorates all that has been experienced over the past 4 years by our students. So thank you, Christian and Puna, and thank you, one and all. I have the pleasure of also introducing our alumni speaker, Andy Jameson. There you are. As he makes his way up, Andy Jameson graduated from Linfield in 1994 with a major in business. While at Linfield, he was active as a member of Pi Kappa Alpha fraternity and the football team. Andy uses his business background at Main Avenue Financial Services Limited Liability Corporation, where he works as an investment advisor. Andy is a huge fan of Linfield athletics, especially the football team. In his spare time, Andy volunteers his time as a member of Linfield's Alumni Leadership Council. He is here in that role today. Please help me welcome Andy Jameson.
As President Davis mentioned, I serve on the Alumni Leadership Council. The council seeks to engage alumni in positive, meaningful relationships. Today, your relationship with Linfield changes. You're no longer students, rather, you're part of the Alumni Association. On behalf of the council and Linfield alumni around the world, welcome. As an alumnus of Linfield, you're part of a network of over 28,000 people. Linfield graduates are artists, educators, nurses, coaches, professors, real estate agents. The list is endless of what Linfield alumni are. Many are leaders in their field. Your education at Linfield sets the foundation for future success. The rest is up to you. Whichever path you take, know that Linfield, and more specifically, the people with whom you develop relationships while you're here, will be with you the rest of your life. Your friends, your coaches, your professors, your counselors, they will all be pulling for every one of you to have happiness, success, and health in your life. Linfield would appreciate your ongoing support and engagement. What does that mean? Well, if you move to an area and you're looking for a professional or looking for something, consider a Linfield grad. How do you do that? You call the school and ask, hey, do you have someone that does this in my area? I live in Beaverton. I live somewhere. Do you have someone? And they'll say, yeah, we got someone that does that. It's all right. If your company is hiring, consider a Linfield grad. There's lots of Linfield grads out there. They work in all sorts of places. Again, if you're looking to hire, call Linfield and say, do you have a Linfield student? Do you have a Linfield grad that does something in the field we're looking for? If you have a prospective student that you think would benefit from coming to Linfield and enjoying the same experience that you had, tell them about the school. And finally, when you are able to do so financially, consider Linfield as one of your favorite charities and support the work that's going on here. I hope that this is not the end of your relationship with Linfield, but rather the start of a new chapter. Congratulations and welcome, Linfield class of 2022.
You didn't hear him as he walked off the stage. He hollered, "Go Cats." Thank you. Thank you, Amy Jameson. Thank you. I now have the pleasure of introducing our special guest and commencement address speaker, Rukaiyah Adams. There are so many things I want to say. However, we have to follow the script because we have interpreters who have read this, and we're trying to keep it simple. But the things I want to say about you, because what I'm saying only captures a small portion of who this amazing woman is. Rukaiyah Adams is the Chief Investment Officer at Meyer Memorial Trust. Her team ensures the long-term financial strength of the organization. Throughout her tenure, Ms. Adams has delivered top quartile performance. In 2017, her team delivered an 18.6 annual return, placing Meyer in the top 5% of foundation and endowment chief investment officers. Under her leadership, Meyer increased assets managed by diverse managers by more than 3 times, to 40% of all assets under management, and women managers by 10 times to 25%, proving that hiring diverse managers is not a concessionary practice. Before joining Meyer, Ms. Adams ran a $6.5 billion, that's billion with a B, capital markets at the Standard, a publicly traded company. At the Standard, she oversaw 6 trading desks that included several bond strategies, preferred equities, derivatives, and other risk mitigation strategies. Do I need to offer you a position in our finance department? We'll come back to that. Ms. Adams was the chair of the prestigious Oregon Investment Council, the board that manages approximately $100 billion of public pension and other assets for the state of Oregon. Ms. Adams serves on the boards of directors of Albina Vision Trust, Self-Enhancement Incorporated Foundation, Oregon Public Broadcasting, and Oregon Health and Science University, as well as sitting on Oregon's Higher Education Coordinating Commission. Her 2016 TED Talk, A Homegirl's Guide to being powerful, you need to see it. About her path to becoming a more thoughtful investor and the role of investment capital in achieving social justice has more than 10,000 views. Ms. Adams holds a BA from Carleton College, a Juris Doctorate from Stanford Law School, and a Master's of Business Administration from the Stanford Graduate School of Business. Please help me in welcoming our 2022 commencement address speaker, Ms. Rukaiyah Adams.
I am so delighted to see you today. They say that graduates don't ever remember anything that the speaker says, they just remember the weather, which is fine. I don't want to bury the lead for you all, so my overall message is you've got this. You've got this, right? That's what we want to get to you today. But before I get into my comments, I'd like to offer my thanks to the Board of Trustees and Dr. Davis for inviting me to engage with Linfield University class of 2022. I also offer my thanks to friends and families of today's graduates. Although these amazing young people, they've taken a big step in their lives, or they will take a big step in their lives today, you've been with them all along the way. Kissing and bandaging boo-boos, teaching them to ride bikes, soothing broken hearts, cheering on soccer teams and math clubs and speech competitions, and making space for their spirits to thrive in this world. A lot has gone into this moment. I see your work. It's right here in front of us. Thank you, friends and families of the graduates. Yeah. Thank you, parents. To the professors and staff of Linfield University, you have been with these young, amazing people during this leg of their journey, providing them with sensible training, mature oversight, helping them to develop a solid foundation for noble scholarship, which I find a little bit odd, considering that many of you are my age. As I recall, we were a little bit nuts around the time these kids were born, during Y2K. We thought the world might end because computers couldn't count to 2000. Professors, what else do I remember about you kids? This is important because they're going to talk down to you and you have to remember these details. When we were in our 20s, we were also glued to our BlackBerries. Not to mention that we spent hours waiting on dial-up internet access. We had good music, but questionable fashion taste. So graduates, when your parents lecture you about crop tops or how much time you spend on TikTok or how you communicate or what you care about, remind them of their super tacky low-rise jeans of the 90s and their MC Hammer dance moves when we were young adults. All jokes aside, to the class of 2022, you were born into the Y2K mania. You're a special generation. As I began to think about what I had to say to you today, it's become clear to me that your lives have been remarkable. Much like today, you are part of another era of great uncertainty. You came of age during school shootings, which sadly remain far too common, underscored by the grief of families in Texas this week. You took in the Trayvon Martin tragedy. You are the world's first digital natives. You helped transform our homes, places of worship, and schools with your view of the world as a result of that digital native status. You beheld sustained social upheaval. You are the ones who convinced us that climate change is real. I mean, really real. And on top of this, you've lived through a pandemic and witnessed flashpoints in social justice. Like I said before, your lives have been remarkable. And they will become even more remarkable, not just because of what's happened around you or to you, but because what these breathtaking experiences will lead you to invent, to create, to share, to speak, to act, and I hope at some point to lead. You made Linfield your academic home, and in choosing to do so, you've chosen what I call the power of the in-between. That's what I'd like to underscore to you today. The in-between is the expanse that connects people and ideas. It's not the middle ground, it's the connection. Linfield, for example, is a liminal space nestled between the farm and the city, between open fields and urban development. It falls in the space between where hands pick the grapes and hands open the bottles. This campus is the ground from which you can observe and engage lots of different perspectives. That's important because liminal means a place of transition, a place of possibility. That's essential for the kinds of challenges you'll face going forward. Climate change, racial injustice, wealth inequality. None of these problems can be solved by one industry or one person. We need people who can be in between. It'll take bridge builders like you to bring people together to find creative solutions. Professor and social worker Brene Brown said, "When you make the choice to dare greatly, we sign up to get our butts kicked. We can choose courage or we can choose comfort, but you can't have both." I urge you, graduates, to continue to dare greatly. Our world needs you, and yes, you might get your butt kicked as you wrestle with big issues of our time, a planet in need of healing, a nation in need of hope, a state in need of a recovery. Now, some of you may be thinking, who is this lady telling me that we have to do it? I've busted my butt for 4 or 5 years to get this degree. I'll tell you that I'm a professional investor. I spend my time looking at big data sets, at demographic compilations, at earnings information, at tax trends, consumer confidence on a macro level. I don't look at individual people, I look at big trends, not one person, but millions combined. Fundamentally, I spot things that are important and try to unearth the truth behind them. And let me tell you, with your generation, I see an entirely new trend. I can say that because of, not despite, the challenges you faced during your young lives. You're the greatest generation. You will become the greatest generation this country has ever seen. And let me be clear, I'm not saying to you, good luck with the whole burning planet thing, kids. And I'm saying that the generation before you, we know that we need fresh ways of thinking. We know we need new ideas. To solve them, we'll need your leadership. We've been waiting for you, and on this graduation day, I beseech you to jump in and lead. Do not wait. We cannot afford for you to wait to lead. There's been so much talk about what young people have lost the last few years, and that's real. But I can see that there's so much that you've gained as well. Consider your front row seat to history. Just as many of you started filling out election ballots, you witnessed an unprecedented assault on the power to vote. In doing so, you see the firsthand danger of having our democracy be vulnerable. Another example involves language. Compared to my generation, you're able to talk about sexual harassment, gender fluidity, racism in ways that are far more candid, specific, and honest than we ever have before. Such conversations may still be hard, but they are vital to the work required to transform institutions to stop fomenting unequitable outcomes. All told, you have borne witness to history and developed a common language that captures the changes afoot in ways that previous generations could not conceive of. This elevated sense of togetherness that you have, it makes you special. It makes you the kinds of leaders that we need today and tomorrow. And I'm not kidding when I say this togetherness thing is valuable. A noted social justice lawyer, Brian Stevenson, encouraged older generations to do what comes naturally to you. He said, "We cannot change global injustice today if we isolate ourselves in places that are safe and removed and disconnected. To change the world, we are going to have to find ways to be closer to the people who are living on the margins of society." It's actually proximity. We need to hear the things we don't otherwise want to hear. We need to see the things that we don't otherwise want to see. The things we hear and see are critical to our knowledge and our capacity to problem solve. You see, Linfield class of 2022, that's your superpower. You are the in-between and the proximate. You evoke the radical possibility of togetherness. Your willingness to discuss, share, and process what's happening in real time, it's critical to finding solutions to humanity's biggest problems. I've spotted this capacity in your generation because some may say it has been what has been missing from the prior generations. When we were around your age, we meaning your parents and professors and neighbors, all of us watched Los Angeles police arrest and then savagely beat Rodney King. I'll never forget that grainy video in 1991, and like George Floyd, who was unarmed, he was lying face down in the street. After a jury acquitted police officers, 5 days of riots broke out, devastating South Central Los Angeles. Homes, stores, malls, businesses all vanished in the fire. When I witnessed the video of George Floyd, I found myself again sickened by the inhumanity of it, outraged that so little had changed, and thinking deeply about how watching that would impact your lives. Unlike the greatest generation and boomers, my generation did not focus on the built environment. We focused on the built community by pushing to connect the world with engineering and the internet. We trusted each other enough to expand on the human experience of virtual platforms, transforming the world in unimaginable ways, but we did not have a shared sense of togetherness. We were not proximate to each other's pain. We did not express the kind of empathy or tenderness that you do toward each other. To see such brutality repeat itself some 2 decades later confirmed that we did not go far enough. And it has made clear that it's time to enlist your genius. There's a lot of work to be done. It can't be done alone, especially now, a time when our planet is spinning faster than ever with ideas ricocheting around the globe. Human lives are colliding in pursuit of justice and equality. But you, the mighty in-betweens, can hold a different truth in each hand and see the validity of both. That's what our world needs now. You will be the scientists and the agriculturalists and the farmers who will reimagine how we feed more people on less arable land. You will be the diplomats, the artists, the activists who unite us all to fight environmental and man-made challenges. You will be the chemists, the nurses, the caregivers who combat viruses moving with lightning speed through our populations because of living in more urban environments. You will be the greatest generation because you own that powerful in-between. You are the place of possibility. Class of 2022, I hope you are as exhilarated as I am by your raw, limitless potential. I believe you will innovate. I believe you will lead. I believe you will take care of each other. I believe in you. And so do millions of people in the prior generations who've come before you. So let the final countdown begin. Moments from now, you will receive your Linfield University diploma and slide the tassel to the other side of your mortarboard. As you blast off from campus, I ask you to challenge yourself because you don't got next, kids. You got now. Congratulations.
Amazing. Thank you, Ms. Adams. At this time, I would like to ask Poppi Arrasmith to make her way to the stage. I asked the interpreters to give me a small point of presidential privilege right now because we stood out here for a dress rehearsal on Thursday, and we looked at the weather forecast. And at that time, it was projecting 60% rain. And we got into a conversation about what should we do? Should we cancel the outside graduation and move it inside? Turned to Poppi and said, Poppi, what should we do? Without missing a beat, Poppi said, we have been in school here for 4 years. We realize that it rains in Western Oregon. Do not move it inside. So So you can thank her or blame her, whichever one, but that's why we're here. And again, my apologies to the interpreters who have to keep me within a box. So each spring, seniors are given the opportunity to become the student speaker during the commencement ceremony. Interested students audition before a panel of faculty, administrators, and fellow students. This year, the panel chose Poppi. Poppi Arrasmith came to Linfield from McCall, Idaho. Idaho in the house. While here, she majored in biochemistry and took full advantage of all Linfield has to offer. Poppi was a resident advisor, a member of Zeta Tau Alpha sorority, treasurer for the Circle K Club, a member of the golf team, and president of the Pre-Med Club. As if that did not keep her busy enough, she also had jobs working for the Office of Conferences and Events and as a teaching assistant for biology and chemistry classes. Poppi's future plans are to apply to medical schools with the goal of becoming a pediatric oncologist. Please welcome Poppi Arrasmith.
Thank goodness it's warm today, because it would have been a bummer if I made us all sit out here in the rain. All right. Hello, everyone. I'd like to start by extending a warm welcome to my fellow graduates, the faculty and staff that helped us get here, and of course, the friends, family, and pets that supported our endeavors along the way. I look out upon all of you today with my heart full of pride. While we may not have all interacted with each other on an individual basis, each and every one of us played a role in the success of our class, and for that, I thank you. When we left for college, the people both older and wiser often said to cherish the experience and to not take it for granted, because it will go by in the blink of an eye. But let me tell you, at 1 a.m. on the Thursday night before an organic chemistry exam, I wished it would go by in the blink of an eye and put me out of my misery. But as we're all standing here on May 29th, 2022, we are faced with the stark reality that we have finally blinked. The long nights and endless semesters are in the past, and however impossible it might have felt at the time, our next step has finally arrived, and our time at Linfield has come to an end. We have bright futures to look forward to now, but we are also going to walk across this stage today and not only leave our friends, professors, routines, but we are leaving our home. I don't think that I'm the only person here today to believe that we are graduating feeling a little cheated. Cheated that we watched our world dissolve around us when we were only sophomores. Cheated that we were ripped away from any sort of normalcy before we were even given the chance to establish an adult normal of our own. And most of all, cheated because we happened to be one of the classes that lost over half of our college experience to a public health crisis. But while we reflect, feeling cheated and all, we've also been given the privilege of some serious life experience. Life is never going to be easy, and the days that are hard and challenge us teach us the most. Instead of being sucked up into the negative aspects of our lives, we can continue to find meaning, see joy, and learn from the things that we do. We've had to deal with insurmountable odds that no one could have predicted. And as the world evolved around us, we rose to the challenge, persevered in the pursuit of happiness, and hand in hand, came out stronger on the other side. This year, we took on the enormous responsibility of rebuilding Linfield. And let's face it, we were basically starting from scratch. We were the only class on either campus that had completed one full year at Linfield prior to the start of the pandemic. Most of the students in grades below us had never been to the homecoming celebration, seen a live theater or music performance, experienced red eye at the Portland campus, or even sat in a classroom that was full to max capacity. It was our responsibility as both students and leaders to remind everyone what Linfield was. Our home was still standing, just slightly wounded along the way, and this year we have helped to revive it. We left our mark by sharing and leaving behind the memories that made our college careers special. As we leave campus today, eager to enter this huge, scary, exciting world in front of us, let's take a minute to remember. Remember all that we have endured and pat ourselves on the back for making it here. Because yes, we are a class that got a little bit cheated, but we are also incredible people that have become a lot tougher because of it. That organic chemistry exam doesn't seem as challenging when we put it into the perspective of what we faced outside the classroom. We are stepping into our lives today armed with knowledge and experience about how to live them. Tomorrow holds an endless wave of possibility because we took on these challenges and turned them into something beautiful. We wouldn't be the people we are today without our unique Linfield experience. We've learned beyond academics during our time here. Linfield has taught us much, much more than that. We've also discovered newfound strength, passion, determination, responsibility, and most importantly, love. Love for each other, for the beautiful earth we live on, and for the amazing life we've been given the opportunity of living. So congratulations to the class of 2022. We have blinked our way to the end of college and have a whole new chapter of life to look forward to. Go Cats.
Will the candidates for graduate degrees, Master of Science and Master of Science in Nursing, and the candidates for bachelor's degrees, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Science in Nursing, please rise. President Davis, on the recommendation of the faculty and the trustees, I have the honor to present these candidates who have fulfilled all requirements prescribed by the faculty and recommend them for the baccalaureate or master's degrees appropriate to their course of study.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degrees of Master of Science, Master of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Science in Nursing. I invite each of you to the platform to receive your diploma bearing the seal of the university as appropriate to your course of study. You may now be seated.
As the names of the graduates are read, undergraduates will be recognized for achieving exceptional overall grade point average. On a 4.00 scale, those with averages of 3.65 to 3.79 will graduate cum laude. 3.8 to 3.89 will graduate magna cum laude. And 3.9 to 4.0 will graduate summa cum laude. Graduate student honors are given to those with a 3.8 to 3.89 average, and highest honors are given to those with a 3.9 to a 4.0 average. We are only reading these honors for those students who have completed all requirements for their degrees. Additionally, various members of the graduating class receive special academic honors. I draw your attention to the honors and awards section of today's program, which lists the various university and department-based honors and prizes. All incoming Linfield students at opening convocation have passed by a wooden bowl made from the historic old oak and claimed an acorn. Each acorn is symbolic, a reminder of a student's connection to Linfield and the power of education to transform lives, their communities, countries, and the world. Students are asked to bring the acorn back to commencement so that it can be passed on to a new student in a future entering class. The class of 2022 will now complete the second part of this tradition. Before receiving their diplomas, each graduate will return an acorn to the old oak bowl, and this fall, each student in our new entering class will claim an acorn from that same bowl as their journey begins at Linfield. We want to recognize all Linfield graduates today. Each of them is included in your program. We will be reading the names of the graduates who are present to receive their diplomas today. Those names will be read by Dr. Kevin Curry of the Journalism and Media Studies Department and Gerardo Ochoa, Associate Vice President for Retention and Student Success. Graduates, please come forward to receive your diploma as your name is called. We will begin with the College of Arts and Sciences. I invite each of you to the platform to receive your diploma bearing the seal of the university as appropriate to your course of study.
Charlotte May Abramson. Drew Kenyon Altringer. Austin Noah Estaño Anjaco. Chelsea Ray Armstrong, magna cum laude. Poppi Arrasmith, cum laude.
Alma Reagan is not, she doesn't have a card.
I don't have that name. Say it. Okay, thank you. Paola Alicia Araguain. Briar Babbitt. Tara Lene Baker. Alyssa A. Backinson. Emma Rose Barker. Reagan Simone Barr. Sincere Pierce Bartlett. Samuel Wayne Barton. Kristen Danielle Barrio. Cameron Basile. Chloe Erin Bachelor Muller. Elise Gabrielle Bedford, cum laude. McKenna Marie Blix. Zoe Braun. Tiana MJ Bruce. Haley Bruner. Stacy E. Buchanan. Serena Raylene Cabral. Jacob Campos. Jeffrey Cash. Rose Cassidy. Courtney Isabel Castaneda, cum laude. Brian Adolfo Cervantes Alvarez. Sophia Jean Collins. Garrett Mitchell Crouch, summa cum laude. Mia Suzanne Curtis, cum laude. Harrison Dean Davis. Sienna Catherine Davis. Reagan Dean. Beatrice Catherine DeGraw, summa cum laude. Grace Elizabeth DeVilder. Carrie Lee Dixon, summa cum laude. Josie Faye Dewey, cum laude. Ava Rose Dumler, summa cum laude. Jada Danae Elder. Nathan Charles Erickson. Maggie Lynn Fiocchi, summa cum laude. Caitlin Grace Fisher. Daisuke Ogata Fatale. Madeline Ann Foltz, magna cum laude. Carolina Gaspar Lopez. Alice Ann Garrick. Rachel Leslie Goins. Anna Martina Gomez Palacios. Vanessa Lynn Gonzalez. Lucy Fairman Gordon, cum laude. Abigail Rose Gorton. Carrie Michaela Grant. David Robert Edward Gray. Paris Muriel Green, cum laude. Addison Riley Grimm, summa cum laude. Kayla Flynn Grisby, cum laude. Vincent Kalani Grove. Laura Gudino Jimenez. Melinda Faye Guerrero. Ashley Lauren Goldegger, magna cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Guy, summa cum laude. Kristen Danielle Hale. Chad James Haley. Caroline Emily Hall. Claire Angeline Harris. Ruby Sue Haskell. Courtney Lee Hassel, magna cum laude. Samantha Suzanne Hawkins. Bridger William Hayes Latin. Annalise Head. Madeline Hedberg. Laura Elizabeth Hoover, magna cum laude.
Cora Lynn House, magna cum laude. Aiden Elizabeth Howell. Cole Humphrey. Shannon Hiilani Hussey. Koki Imamura. Magali Marlene Jacobo Rico. Tanner Michael Jacks. Stephanie Janice Juanillo.
Yes.
Alia Kialohe Kaokavehe Ana Okialaula Kahaloa Young. Ryan Joseph Camp, magna cum laude. Julia True Kellogg, cum laude. Tessa Kern, cum laude. Thomas Allen Robert Colander, cum laude. Casey Laranaga. Margaret Ann Lipsmeyer. Madeline Joy Loveridge, cum laude. María Trinidad Luna Vargas. Paul Chase Leidig. Nicole Claire McCarr, summa cum laude. Kayla Vitalia Marcantonio, cum laude. Lillian Marshall, cum laude. Neil Power McCarthy. Joseph Howard McDowell, magna cum laude. Katie Carolyn McWilliams. Braynon Burke Merriweather. Roman Messel, magna cum laude. Colton William Meyer, cum laude. Elena Marie Mesa Wincoop. Finn Musselwhite. Jared Michael Myers. Sophia Grace Nelson, cum laude. Sabrina Bailey Nemec. Abigail Lauren Northrup. Shoma Okira, cum laude. Benjamin Tyler O'Laughlin. Gavelin Punavai Kahevale Kealoha Parahag Himalaya, magna cum laude. Noah Samuel Pawlowski, magna cum laude. Caitlin Margaret Phillips. Maya Rose Palan, magna cum laude. Sabrina S. Potts. Abigail May Prophet, summa cum laude. Delaney Kate Reagan. Alexa Cole Rand. Caitlin Marie Radisky. Lena Grace Rakeldorfer. Maya A. Rezowski. Luis Fernando Rodriguez. Madison K. Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Trinity Cheyenne Ronk de Graffenried. Catherine Elizabeth Ningbenrot. Josephine Ann Rushman, summa cum laude. Sophia Renee Rutz, magna cum laude. Jacob Anthony Schlichting. Bethany A. Shade, magna cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Shields, summa cum laude. Molly Marie Shields, summa cum laude. Yalen Sierra Cortez. Olivia M. Smith. Maggie Malena Smith. Rebecca Kaylee Smith. Soren Thomas Smith. Kira Janae Snedden. Sophia Jane Stadley, cum laude. Drew Edward Stocksdale. Annalise Marie Strobel. Kimberly Casey Somerton, summa cum laude. Riley Sykes. Paige Rayanne Thibodeau. Lottie Lynn Thompson. Aliyah Tran, magna cum laude. Derek Robert Tripp, summa cum laude. Christopher Christoph Vasilev. Paige Mackenzie Veach, magna cum laude. Francesca Beatriz Veneri. Alexandra Roslyn Walter. Dana Riley Wanamaker, summa cum laude. Gwen M. Weber, magna cum laude. Katie Rutledge West, summa cum laude. Carmel Wolf, summa cum laude. Gavin Wayne Zilberberg.
Next, we will present diplomas to graduates of the School of Business. We will begin with those completing a Master's of Science degree, followed by bachelor degree candidates. Please come forward.
Ray Crane. David Lee Lipscomb. Joshua Michael Lovell. Alana Marie Nutman. Peyton Jeffrey Person. Madison Rose Reimer. Amanda L. Reeser. Dempsey Schultz Rogenbuck. Keaton Cooper Wood. Samuel Martin Adams. Taylor Thomas Adams. Sean C. Atkinson. Evan Daniel Bates, magna cum laude. Aaron Lee Bonney. Kamahu Beltram Isla. Hannah Best. Mackenzie Marie Brock. Zachary Wayne Chesley. Mackenzie Grace Cole. Caitlin Nicole Connolly. Grayson Michael Kayapo Cozier. Cesar Daniel Cruz Espandola. Cheyenne Kahealane Dayton. Leanne Stephen Davis. Vincent Jack DeMatteo. Jackson Treve Earhart, cum laude. Carter J. Evans. Caden Gregory Gass. Colin Luangapai Gall. Shailene Renee Grover, summa cum laude. Joshua Kendall Hare. Caroline Hall. Joshua Hannigan. Lily Amruta Handridge. Connor James Heinz, cum laude. Cole Kenneth Hoskins.
Katrina John, say the whole name.
Katrina Lene Johns. Travis Kikoe Kaloa. Brock W. Klosterman. Brooke Michelle Landis. Maximilian Wilder Lohman. Sarah Claire Mainwaring, magna cum laude. Annie Michelle Martinez Lopez. Matthew Metcalf. Lance Levi Mobley. Jing Muang. Vincent A. Niosi, summa cum laude. Peter Joseph Oakes. Zane Somatsu Oshiro. Cedric Anthony Akawili Ostrom. Jimajine Evelyn Patterson. Bailey Paul, magna cum laude. Logan James Peterson. Tyler Mitchell Price. Riley Regalado, cum laude. Zachary T. Russell. Julian Edward Sears. Jared Stark. G. Kenna Nicole Sachiko Tanyu. Daisy Tapia Gonzalez, cum laude. Mila Reese Weld. Devin Zapata.
We will now present diplomas to graduates of the School of Nursing, beginning with those completing a Master of Science in Nursing degree, followed by Bachelor of Science in Nursing candidates. Please come forward.
Cameron Delaney Appling. Melinda Betty Jean Close. Heidi Marie Frawley, honors. Heather Ann Johnson, highest honors. Molly Renee Pekacek. Elisa Ann Thomas, highest honors. Richard Thompson, highest honors. Teresa Nicole Amas. Jocelyn Arana Barreto, magna cum laude. Ashley Ann Ambrose, cum laude. Carol Elizabeth Ali, cum laude. Sarah Nicole Bachelier. Morgan Riley Ball, cum laude. Jessica Air Bennett. Melissa Bolaños Gonzalez. Chloe Ann Bosquet. Melanie Marie Camaniti. Madeline Grace Canales. Kayla Catherine Carrera, magna cum laude. María Guadalupe Clemente. Madeline Couch. Faith June Craig, magna cum laude. Anna Naomi Christurian, magna cum laude. Paige Kathleen Cushing, summa cum laude. Ezra Suleiman Derfaili, summa cum laude. Khan Do, magna cum laude. Brenna Nicole Dunn, magna cum laude. Olivia Ruth Edwards, cum laude. Hannah Lynn Marie Etney. Julia K. Everenden, cum laude. Molly Brooke Cecilia Fisher, summa cum laude. Megan Ellen Gabler, cum laude. Esmeralda Garcia Vargas, magna cum laude. Kimberly Guadalupe González Rodríguez, cum laude. Hannah Marie Gooden, magna cum laude. Nicole Lee Hale, summa cum laude. Willow Chin Holliger, cum laude. Chelsea Nicole Hebert. Cassidy Lee Ingram. Morgan Lynn Jeter, summa cum laude. Aubrey Jones. Claire Elise Jones. Winter Copperman. Ella Simone Mann, magna cum laude. Ellie Jo Mayfield, magna cum laude. Brooke Nicole McCarty. Madison Grace McCarroll. Sophia Bronson McCrory. Danielle Rose Metcalf.
Marissa B. Meyer. Tanya Michelle Morgan, summa cum laude. Robert W. Murray. Godabel Celeste Ortiz Madera, cum laude. Allie Marie Potter, cum laude. Riley Marie Reichhuber, cum laude. Kennedy Lynn Russell. Viviana Sanchez Samansas. Madison Cecilia Sandberg. Lalena Saris, cum laude. Matthew Lee Sheffield, summa cum laude. Lauren Silverstein, summa cum laude. Emma Carolyn Shodine, cum laude. Matthew Wells Smith, magna cum laude. Tiffany Snyder. Yulia P. Sukodaran, cum laude. Tessa Rose Sullivan, magna cum laude. Nicole Joy Tigner. Sarah Lorraine Tinseth, cum laude. Sarah Torres Soto. Maria Guadalupe Uribe Zapian, cum laude. Brittany Vu. Aaron Carson Weinbach, magna cum laude. Constance West, cum laude. Grace Donelda West. Abigail Rose Williams, cum laude. Taylor Ann Wright, cum laude. Linda Crystal Yazhari. Taylor Elizabeth Young, summa cum laude. Jasmine Zamacona Santiago.
Miles, I think it's you.
Woo! Okay. It is with great pride that I introduce you to Linfield University class of 2022. Graduates, please stand. I now invite you to turn your tassels from right to left. Amazing. You may now be seated. I close with final word to our Linfield University graduates of 2022. You will always be a special class to me. As many of you came in when I first started at Linfield. It has been an honor to meet with you, to share with your joys and triumphs, as well as your aspirations and hopes. I will miss seeing some of you in Starbucks, and I look forward to seeing all of you at our annual homecoming. Again, congratulations on a job well done. The Board of Trustees, the staff, and the faculty of Linfield University are very proud of you. Please give yourselves a round of applause. We will now receive the benediction from the Reverend Jeremiah Richards and remain standing for the singing of the first verse of the Alma Mater, which will be led by Tara Baker. Yeah, she's great. You will find the words of the Alma Mater on the back of your program. Following the Alma Mater, please be seated for the recessional. Members of the platform party, followed by the faculty, will recess first, setting up a gauntlet through which our graduates will pass under faculty review one last time for the sake of congratulations and farewell. I would ask audience members to remain in their seats until the last of our graduates has exited the commencement green. Please join students and faculty in the oak grove behind this platform for a reception. You will find tent canopies with the names of departments as noted in your program. Now, please stand for the benediction.
Class of 2022, your time at Linfield has drawn to a close, and now the wide world opens before you. There is much good to do, much joy to be had, much beauty to be experienced. Go, give yourself fully to all that life has to offer, and in giving yourself, may you, as someone once said, find yourself. Go in peace. Go in love. Amen.
For the record, that was it, so please be seated. I'm sorry. There was a piece I did miss, so blame me. There's a piece, the singing of the Alma Mater, which is on the back of the program. My bad. Okay. Where are you, Tara? There you are. Okay. I'm sorry. Hey. Okay, now be seated. Okay, all right.
I think we're on. Here we go. One, two.
Come on.
Enough. It's 2 pages, right?
Yep. Here we go. Yep. 1, 2,